Hi, how are you? My name is Angel. Whole video. I have been shopping. Everything that's getting gifted out has been gifted out. So what I'm going to be sharing with you is things that I'm adding to my own collections of things. I'm going to start with fragrance, and then we're going to move on to the luxury stuff that you guys saw. And then I do have a lovely gift from a brand that I love that I would like to share with one of you. So there will be a giveaway at the end. Stay tuned if you can. I'm just gonna jump right in. I'm very excited. You guys know about me and fragrance. I be getting excited. So the first two fragrances that I bought, I did mention to you guys. I was very excited. This was on the list. One was on the list. The other was the result of frivolity and excess. Ooh, if I can get this open. I bought finally number 4 by Kosmala. I wanted this fragrance for a few months since the first time I sampled it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I also quite like the packaging, this cornered packaging. I don't know how to explain that, but it's beautiful. Your notes, you're looking at quite a citrusy top. It's a bitter orange. Oh, it actually says on the back. So you have bitter orange and lemon zest in the top, and your heart notes are aromatic, fresh, spicy notes, and your base is dry wood, amber, and musk. I find it absolutely lovely. There's your bottle. Oh my gosh, gorgeous, very simply done. It's such a beautiful fragrance. Oh my gosh, the depth. I think I get a lot of the woods. It's quite a woody, aromatic fragrance with some sweetness, of course, and the sweetness I think is much more citrusy than you'd expect. It's like an orange zest kind of sweetness. I find it to be a very sensual fragrance. The name is number 4 Après l'amour, which is after sexy time. So it's supposed to smell like after sexy time. The fragrance maybe in my collection that I would say currently already smells like sexy time quite overtly is Black Orchid by Tom Ford. I don't think this is similar. I think this is a very different take on that vibe. It is quite a sensual fragrance, definitely quite unisex, but I would say in a much more suggestive way. I think Black Orchid is very overt. I'd call Black Orchid sexual, where this is sensual. It's very refined, very sexy fragrance. I feel like this is gonna do very well on dates. I wanna start dating again in the new year, so I feel like this is gonna make me feel like a vixen. You know, those are the vibes. Very vixenish, very stay woke, I might ruin your life kind of thing. Definitely a seduce and destroy fragrance. Beautiful. Oh my god, it's so stunning. And then I also bought at Perfumery & Co. Thomas Kosmala I bought at Perfumery & Co as well. How shall I... Is there no seam? All right now. Luxury. This is now the most expensive fragrance in my collection. I've discovered since that I can get it for... I can get deals on it, but I bought it at Perfumery & Co because I didn't know you could get it anywhere else. That's where I sampled it. Gorgeous packaging. That's the box. Textured, lovely. And then she's sitting in there. Ooh, like royalty. Yes, honey. Serve. Ooh. Oh, yes, darling. This is Sekushi number 7 by Lengling Munich. Not a house that I'd really explored. I'd heard of the house before, but I'd never really bothered because when was I gonna get to Munich to buy fragrance, you know? That is not in my plans at all. So I was surprised that they had the brand in stock. I started sampling and I fell in love. Sekushi is, I would say, people are always saying that my baby girl, Rihanna, wears, oh my God, wears Love Don't Be Shy by Killian. This I could see on Rihanna. It's never been mentioned in connection with her, but I feel like the vibes are, there's that sweetness from Love Don't Be Shy, there's a floral sweetness, but with depth and with character and with edge. Oh God, yeah, it's quite an edgy, sensual fragrance. Oh my God, I think it is absolutely beautiful. Oh my God, it does have a bit of like a woody base to it. I mean, of course, I need to play with these a lot more before I can give a review. I'm hesitant to give a review because I haven't played with them for very long or got to know them very well. But it says on the bottle, candy floss on my lips and subtlety on my tongue. The secret of the night lies hidden inside me, and I turn and see my counterpart, who looks strikingly similar to me. I let the games begin. The night belongs to me. Who am I? I am Sekushi. Okay, Vixen. I don't really know what I'm going through. I don't know why these other fragrances that I'm drawn to at the moment, but I'm living, child. It's a vibe, sensual to no end, beautiful. Very I would say perhaps a more regal sensuality, I'd wear this on a first date. I'd maybe wear Sekushi on a 4th or 5th date. When I'm up to no good. That's all I'm gonna say. And have them sit there. And then I also picked up, oh my gosh, this I had to get. This is number 5 by Chanel, the Eau de Parfum. I got the limited edition. That's an alarm. Do you guys mind if I talk through the alarm? Because I want to get this video up on time. How long has that been going? I'm sorry. Okay. I got the limited edition number 5 Eau de Parfum. If you don't know, Chanel number 5 was actually launched in 1921 on the 5th of May. She had a penchant for numbers, so the 5 was significant to her. She did pick number 5 of the samples that her perfumer Ernst Beau presented to her. And then because of that significance, she launched on the 5th of May, the 5th of the 5th month. So it's been 100 years of number 5. And I needed to get, I'm a lover of number 5. For me, it smells like a soap that you guys know that I love, Imperial Leather. It smells like a woman freshly showered in Imperial Leather. It's not just soap for me, it's soap and skin. So there's a musky, skin-like factor to it. It's a very comforting scent to me. It makes me feel like a lady. It makes me feel like myself. I'll say that. Very comfortable and unadorned, just little me, you know? So yeah, the fragrance is very meaningful to me, so I had to get the 100-year edition. I bought 2, so I bought one in Sephora and then I ended up buying another one later on at Chanel at Bloomingdale's because I wanted to keep one as a keepsake. So that is already in the safe. If I should have a daughter, I'd want her to have her own legacy bottle of number 5. I'm sentimental like that, don't mind me. There are a few that I keep as keepsakes, like I don't touch. They are for an eventual child. Anyway, so it comes in that packaging shaped like the bottle, and then you take off the medallion thing and this rubber band, which was so hard to get off because I wanted it engraved. Oh my. It drops open like that, and that's where you have your fragrance. The special packaging has a 5 on the label, which I think is stunning. And I did get it engraved with Angel. We've covered before that I don't know why I'm the type of person who just wants my name on everything, but that's the kind of person I am. Put my name on it. So they put my name on it at Sephora, which was great. Very, very happy that I got that. That was on the list as well. I went to a store called April Beauty. I'd compare it to what? Ow, that hurt me. I compare it to Ulta, maybe? Like Ulta in the US. I got a fragrance I've wanted for so many years. These Toca fragrances are discontinued at Sephora. They don't sell them at Sephora anymore. And I had wanted them for a very long time, actually since uni. I don't know why I never got round to it. I have known for a long time that Florence was my favorite one. It's a white floral. What else is new? I love a good floral. Give me flowers, honey, gosh. First of all, I'm burning cactus blossom. It smells delicious in here. I love how vintage the bottles look. They're all named names of women. So there's Florence, there's Stella, there's Mia, is there Mia? I think there's Gia, there's Maya, just Brigitte, French, very French, Brigitte. This is supposed to be white floral. Oh my gosh, beautiful tuberose gardenia. What does it say on the back? A Parisian sophisticate. Italian bergamot, crushed violet petals, pair with rich gardenia and sophisticated blonde woods. Yes, very tuberose gardenia, white floral. Beautiful. I find it similar to Michael Kors by Michael Kors and Estée Lauder tuberose gardenia. Beautiful, beautiful floral fragrance. This is definitely going to get, she's gonna catch some work. Oh my goodness, I love the packaging. Very vintage, very bit vintage. And then on the inside, I didn't even know this because I've just seen it now that I've opened it. It says, love yourself. What a lovely touch. I will. Thanks for the reminder. So there's that. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I got that in 50 ml. I think so far all these are 100 ml. 100 ml, 100 ml. Of course, Chanel 5 and 100 ml. So that was 50 ml. Let me just do my 50 ml and be done. Hypnotic Poison by DIOR. Also taken out of its cellophane because I wanted this engraved as well. I'm not the biggest fan of the Poison line by DIOR. The original Poison is not my flavor at all. My mom loves the original Poison. I am not the biggest fan, but I do love Pure Poison. I don't like Poison Girl. What is that? Oh my god, no. No. Much too sweet, much too bubblegummy. I don't know. But I found that I really enjoyed Hypnotic Poison. It was sprayed on me. The sales assistants in Sephora in Dubai are aggressive as hell. They're just spraying stuff on you. Try this, try that. And I was actually quite put off by the aggression. But one of the ladies randomly sprayed Hypnotic Poison on me. And I was like, wait, hold on, what's that? Beautiful. I've actually never really paid attention to this fragrance. She's quite lovely. There is perhaps more vanilla than I normally would like, but it's balanced by like a deep, they say officially that the note is raspberry. I would say cherry. It smells more to me like dark cherries, and I tend to really like that note in fragrance. I'm not the biggest one for fruity, but there are fruits that I'm partial to. Of course, I love a good citrus, and I love dark cherries. I find them very sensual. The overall effect is not as juvenile as I've always expected this to be. Everyone says that there's a bit of a Play-Doh kind of plasticine note. It's there, but I feel like it helps the vanilla. It kind of makes the vanilla synthetic in a way that I enjoy, because then it doesn't smell like vanilla cupcakes. It smells like vanilla scented Play-Doh, which I think plays very well with the cherry note. What I'm saying is the cherry note. I really enjoyed this. Because I wasn't sure if that was just a passing feeling, I did just get the 50 ml, and I had it engraved because when in Sephora, you just must. So I had that engraved as well. Lovely little fragrance. I think I'm going to enjoy that, especially now that it's decided to be cool in Nairobi at December. What the hell? Anyway, also at April Beauty, I went back in there to get Florence as a gift for someone else. I ended up picking up Ralph Lauren Romance. I recently got Maison Francisca Jan Femina Pluriel, which reminded me so much of Romance that I had kind of a nostalgic moment and felt like I need to get Romance back in my life. I wore Romance in high school and my first year of uni. I had a much smaller collection. I don't even think you could call it a collection then. I think at the time, like in high school, I had Stella by Stella McCartney, Angel by Thierry Mugler, Chanel Chance, this Romance, and something by Hilary Duff, With Love by Hilary Duff. And I remember loving the florals in this. I love a good rose. So I missed her. So I just picked up a 50 ml of this, just for memory's sake. I think, yeah, definitely Femina Pluriel made me feel like, oh my gosh, how come I've never repurchased Romance? So very minimal, simple packaging. I've always appreciated the simplicity of the packaging on this. Cute little bottle. Yeah, so I think that's going to be getting a bit of use when it gets sunny as well. What shall we move on to? I've got 2 bags and 2 boxes left. I'm going to finish boxes since I've just done boxes so far. Juliet Has a Gun, branding that I've always enjoyed. I've just never been sure which one I wanted. I'm probably going to end up getting Miss Charming, by them because it's said to be very similar to Stella McCartney's Stella, which I love and which is allegedly discontinued. My heart is broken. I'm hoarding. I keep buying online backups. I have 3 backups now. I might get 1 more just for good measure. Love that fragrance. I've loved that fragrance since I bought it in 2007. I was 15, turning 16. We were in South Africa for debate championships. I was debate captain. And I bought that at the airport, and I've been in love ever since. I've never been without it since 2007, so it's a bit heartbreaking for me that they're discontinuing. So Miss Charming by Juliet Has a Gun is said to be similar, but they didn't have that in stock, so I ended up buying it's called quite an intriguing name, which is how I ended up sampling it because I wanted to know what they were talking about. Surprise, surprise, cherries, dark cherries. I find it to be a dark cherry, deep floral fragrance. Oh my gosh, very gorgeous. So this is like foam, engraved foam. That's nice. That's very nice. And then the lid comes off like that. And there she is. Oh, I'm terrified to drop her. Anyway, she looks like that. Very bright red packaging. I would love a lipstick this color. Juliet Has a Gun. I did find it very when you spray it on. Let me see if I still feel that way. Hopefully I do. Yeah, okay, so quite similar actually to Hypnotic Poison. Dark cherry, sweet, vanilla, but not gourmand vanilla, not cupcakes vanilla. Let me see what they say on the back. They say, is a gourmand yet elegant composition. It all starts from this mouth-watering name, a murmur that suggests delectation, and excites all senses. A 0-calorie treat to be consumed without moderation. Oh my. I'll say quite delectable without being overly sweet. I feel like the scent is similar to Hypnotic Poison, but I think much more my speed, in that where I'd say Hypnotic Poison probably has equal parts vanilla and dark fruits. This is much more the dark fruity floral than the vanilla. Vanilla definitely plays a background note in this, which is much more my style. Very much enjoy that. Oh my, oh yeah, okay. She's going to get a bit of wear. Reminiscent of Guerlain, Little Black Dress. La Petite Robe Noire, quite reminiscent. La Petite Robe Noire can be a little bit medicinal. You know how a lot of cough medicines for children taste like cherries? La Petite Robe Noire has always given me a somewhat medicine scent. Like it smells like what cherry flavored medicine tastes like. You understand? Like this doesn't have the medicinalness. Ooh. She is going to get a lot of love, I can already tell. Is there rose in that? I feel like I'm getting dark roses, like purple in nature roses. I like her a great deal. And then I got this men's fragrance. I've said before that I don't really believe in that. I just think everyone should do what they want, wear what they want. This is Spicebomb by Viktor and Rolf. My reason for getting this was I wanted a fragrance. Actually, the reason I went to Perfumery & Co. the first day was to get Thomas Kosmala, Après l'Amour, and to get Initio. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. But Rehab was prohibitively expensive, especially after I just bought this. It was day one. I wasn't sure if I could, break the bank like that. So I bought this in duty free because I ended up deciding not to get it. And many reviews compare Spicebomb to Rehab with a bit more spice. In testing Rehab, I found it maybe the sweetness got a lot for me. I like the fragrance, but that initial sweetness for the first maybe hour or so of wear was perhaps not my style. So because this had been compared so often to Rehab, I told myself, you know what, it can wait, and I'll try it in duty free. I did, and I really loved it. So I ended up buying this in duty free. It comes shaped like a bomb. It is the counterpart to Flower Bomb by Viktor and Rolf, the masculine quote unquote counterpart to Flower Bomb. Where shall I spray it? Where do I have real estate? Shall I go there? Yeah. Oh my god, that's so good. My goodness. Okay, definitely more spicy. It leads with the spice rather than the sweet musk. Oh my god, ooh, this is even nicer than I remember. I think definitely unisex, I would say scent. I'm going to wear this a great deal. For outside in hot weather, I'm going to wear this a lot, but I think this would smell equally good on a man. Yeah, ooh. It's reminding me somewhat, there's something in the top that's reminding me of one of my favorite male fragrances, La Nuit de l'Homme by YSL. Oh, yeah, this is a definite love. I'm glad I went with this one actually. I think had I immediately gone with Rehab, I would have been feeling like, oh, that's 3 sweet for me. So Viktor and Rolf Spicebomb. Let me get into fragrances in bags now. I stopped by Swiss Arabian, very popular fragrance house in the Emirates. It is an Emirates-based company. They've been there since 1974. It's family. I think it's a family business. And I bought their most famous fragrance, Shaghaf Oud. I tested almost everything to the point of exhaustion, but this actually turned out to be the one that I loved the most, the one that everyone talks about. Turned out to be the one that I loved the most. It is very similar to Oud Bouquet by Lancôme. Very similar, though I'd say perhaps a little bit more intensely oud based. If I can get it open sometime this year, I'll let you know. There we are. Of course, quite typical of the Emirates. It's a very heavily gold, ostentatious packaging. There we are. It's I remember. Yeah, oh yes, very similar to Oud Bouquet by Lancôme. I would dare to say that Oud Bouquet was based on this fragrance, because I'm sure this came first. Very like strikingly similar. I do own Oud Bouquet, and I'm happy to have both. This is very affordable actually. If you're in the market, this cost me I think 125 dirham, which is what, 5k, something like that. Yeah, very affordable, and I think worth it. The day that I bought this, the gentleman in the store sprayed this on me, and it's all I could smell for the rest of the day. So very powerfully oud fragrance. If you do not enjoy oud at all, I would not recommend, and neither would I recommend Oud Bouquet. But if you do, it's a nice inoffensive oud. It's the kind of oud that won't offend anyone that you're around that doesn't enjoy oud fragrances. Very Middle Eastern, sensual. It smells like money, okay? And finally, I did go to Jo Malone and pick up something that I've wanted for absolute yonks. I knew I wanted it engraved. It is my second Cologne Intense from Jo Malone. I've had a few of their colognes, the ones in the clear bottles. So I've had Red Roses, which is a beautiful rose fragrance, but really weak. Performance is dismal. And I've had Wild Bluebell. Mostly bought that because they said Margaret Thatcher wore it and I wanted to try it. Also quite a pretty bluebell fragrance, quite true to the name, but again, performance dismal. And there's another one that I've had that I can't remember. Nectarine Blossom and Honey. Beautiful fragrance, better performance than the other two, but still I just felt like for the cost, I didn't want to repurchase. So there's that. Their Cologne Intense line in the black bottles, the black packaging, I think performs way better, especially given price point. So I think that's where I'm going to play going forward. I asked them to do the gift packaging. Whenever gift packaging is available, I will request it, even if the fragrance is for me or whatever is for me. Just give me gift packaging, okay? Let me love myself. Oh, lovely touch. And there she is, sitting in a bed of crepe. This will definitely drop if I don't pick her up. So there she is. I did get Angel lately engraved. I decided to have this done at the Jo Malone store itself. And I'm grateful they were able to get me my engraving. I did also get custom packaging with the cream ribbon around the neck. They don't usually have a ribbon if you just buy from any other store. So I mean, I could have been more adventurous. I could probably have gone with a dark green, given the character of the fragrance, but I'm a creature of habit. I like what I like, so I got a cream ribbon. Oud and Bergamot was, oh my God, was marketed as their men's fragrance. I don't care. I I do what I want, and I find it not actually that masculine. I think it's a very fresh oud. Oud generally doesn't come off as fresh, but this is a very done woody, clean, fresh oud. I think it's very similar to Tom Ford's Oud Wood, though this is fresher. Of course, the bergamot is a citrus note. It's a bit like lime. Though I would say a bit drier than lime. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. The other fragrance that I own from them is Velvet Rose and Oud, which I equally love. So I'm very happy to have another one from their collection. This, I'm sure, is gonna get wear this December. Hi, honey, welcome home. You're so pretty in your little outfit, honey. Ew. All right, so that's it for fragrance. I bought a few. I went a little bit nuts. Shall I go into my package, my PR package, before I go into other luxury items? I think I will. Tom Ford Africa sent me this huge box. What a lovely, generous box. I wasn't expecting it to be this huge. When they said they were gonna send something over, I said sure. And then the rider arrived and I was like, my goodness, is this for me? I was a bit taken aback. It's huge. Beautiful ribboning. Oh my, okay. I'm a long-term lover of the brand, so it's a dream come true to receive PR from them, because I've loved Tom Ford as a brand, especially their fragrance line and their makeup for absolute yonks since my early 20s. So it's surreal. Beautiful card. Dear Angel, Tom Ford Africa team would like to express our season's greetings and well wishes this holiday season. Please enjoy some of our favorite Tom Ford fragrances as our gift to you. Tom Ford Beauty. Cute. And then we've got, ooh, lovely Tom Ford paper. They always do the most with their packages. The last time they sent me a package, they sent it with a whole orchid, like an orchid plant in a planter, beautiful glass planter. They're very generous, beautiful packages. So there's our paper. They sent a Christmas tree. It's like it's a silver Christmas tree. How did you guys know I wasn't going to do a Christmas tree? Oh, Thomas, you lovely thing. So they sent over some of my favorites from the line. I'm very glad they sent these over because they know me. We've got Tom Ford Black Orchid. My first favorite from the line is the first Tom Ford fragrance I ever bought. I was 21 at the time. And then Black Orchid Parfum. Oh, I don't know if that's focusing. There we are. Which is the Parfum version of the original Black Orchid. It's in a gold bottle. And then Tom Ford Ombre Leather Parfum. I've talked about my love for Ombre Leather before, and this is the Parfum version, so this should be more intense. I was actually going to buy this in Dubai. I ended up having to change plans because Lengling shot my perfume budget, like Lengling, I don't know. And then Oud Wood, which I was running out of. I own this fragrance. Of course, mostly men wear this fragrance. I love it. And I'm running out. I'm like, I have like this much left. I don't know how they knew that because they said, oh my gosh, how sweet and kind. And then a bunch of packaging is left in there. Now, of course, because I love Black Orchid so much, I would like to gift one of you guys my bottle of Black Orchid Eau de Parfum. It's a fragrance that I absolutely love. You can gift this as well. I think it's very unisex. Honestly, I think most Tom Ford fragrances are quite unisex if you're an open-minded person. So I'd like to gift one of you this fragrance. I will put the details of the giveaway in the description box of this video. It will have to push you to my Instagram because YouTube can sometimes be funny about giveaways, and we don't want to get in trouble, child. So it'll push you to my Instagram. Instructions will be in the description box if you're interested in winning Tom Ford Eau de Parfum. I am unfortunately at the moment only able to give away within Kenya because I can't ship outside Kenya before Christmas. So sadly today, only within Kenya. But yeah, they sent this to me and I already have quite a few backups of this. So rather than hoard it, I'd rather share it with one of you guys as a little Christmas thank you. So instructions in the description box. Let's move on to other luxury. This table is now bleeding full. Gosh, I don't know how we're gonna do this, but we'll figure it out. Let me grab the bags.